There it is. So it just kicked on. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I installed a soft start little system here for my AC for my RV. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so let's get started here. This is my window AC unit that I fit for my truck camper here. So I have a little box here that covers the opening while it's not being used. So I made a little video on making this guy. But this is where the opening is for this window unit. It's back up in there. The problem I have, or had, was I have a 1000 watt inverter right now, and whenever the compressor would kick on, my inverter wouldn't handle it, and it would just shut off my inverter. Even though this AC is only supposed to draw like 400 watts and I have a 1000 watt inverter, it would just surge too much for that inverter. So this is just a really small window AC. You can see the cover right here. Here's the cover. It's just a small little Arctic King. Here's some of the specs on it. Basically, it's just one of the smallest ACs that they make or sell just regularly in all the home department stores or whatever, like Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot. All those sell these same size ones. So if I ever needed to, or if this broke, I could technically change it out pretty easily. I'm still have to get a bigger battery for this thing now, but I think I only have enough juice with my 100 amp hour battery. It's a 100 amp hour AGM battery. I think it'll only run it for like 2 hours. So I want to upgrade to a like 300 amp hour lithium battery, and you get a lot more juice out of those. So I still need to do some upgrades, but at least my inverter now can run this AC. All right, so this is what it is, guys. I haven't seen any videos on someone installing one of these in a window unit. I watched a real similar video to the one I'm making right now, where someone installed it on a portable AC unit. That guy's video helped me out a lot and made it really easy for me to install it on this window unit. So I'm just making this video to show you guys, basically anyone who wants to install it on a window unit, just make it easier for them. It's actually really simple once you know what's going on here. I'm going to try to show you how I did all this. So this is basically how the AC was before I tore it apart. I already have it tore apart, but there's just a bunch of screws. So a couple in the top, and then there's a few here around the sides and everything. You just take all those screws out, and then this cover kind of pops right off. So then this cover just comes right up off of there. Then you have to get access to all these wires and electronics. So for mine, there was just this little cover on here like this, where you had to take one screw out and bend a couple of these little guys down on the bottom here, and then this comes right off. Then I had access to all this stuff in here. So again, this little guy was just on here. I just took the cover off, then this guy's on here, took one screw out, popped him off. Now we have access to all this stuff. Sorry my hands are stained. I've been working on my truck and cars, and they're not dirty, they're just stained. But if we look on this guy, what we're really gonna pay attention to is this compressor one, where it has C, S, and R. These are all the wires that you have coming out of the soft start. So there's a yellow, a black, a red, a blue, and a brown. The ones you have to pay attention to are, there's this your compressor right here, and this guy up here is your capacitor. Mine's labeled, if you can read in there, the one says Herm. That Herm is the same, refers to the S on there. Then the other one, R, blue, was blue on my guy as well. So you look for the 3 wires that come out of the compressor, which for me are black, blue, and red. So the red one was power. The red one coming out of the compressor is for power, because that was hooked up right here. That little black box is the one you know for power, because the power cord is this white one right here that comes up here and connects into this box. So it has a green, black, and white wire, and the white one goes into there, and the black one from the power goes into right there. So you know that this one right here, the red, it's actually right here now, but the red coming out of the compressor was hooked up right here. The blue coming out of the compressor was hooked up right here where the black one is now. And then the black one coming out of the compressor, you can see right here the black wire is hooked up right here to Herm. I never touched this one. This black one just stays right where it's at, and that comes out of the compressor. So out of the compressor you have the black, blue, and red. Red went to the power, black is Herm, and blue was R. If you look on here, that would be the Herm is S, the R is blue, and the power is C. Alright, so what you have to do, I started with the blue. The blue was plugged in right here where this black one is. I unplugged the blue one and connected it with the blue one from the soft start. So this is from the soft start. Follow it to here, goes up to here, and now I have it connected. So that was the first thing I did. And if you need to, you can take this little top part off your compressor, but you can see that's marked S, probably S, R, and C, but I didn't even need to take this off. It was easy to figure out which one was which, because the red one coming out of here I knew was power, so the other two, it made it easy figuring out what the other two were. And then I knew the other one was Herm, the black one. I knew the black one coming out of there was the Herm or S, because it's labeled right there. So the blue one coming out of here off the top of the compressor is actually R. So that's why I connected the two blues together. Say it one more time. I connected both these blue guys together, but the blue guy from the AC was plugged in right here where this black one is. So there's a blue one here, blue one here. All three blues were together. I unplugged the blue, so I have it right here, and now I connected it to the blue out of my soft start. All right, next is this guy, the brown wire from your soft start. This is for the C, the common one, or power. So this red guy right here, see the brown is now connected to this red one. This red guy was connected right where this red one was. So like I said, I knew this one was the power, which is also known as C. So I unplugged the red one out of right here where this one is now plugged in, and I connected it to this brown wire that goes to the soft start. One more time, it was plugged in right here. It's the red guy that comes out of the compressor. So it goes from the compressor now to the brown one. So they're now connected. I'm doing it the exact same way that the guy did it in his video, because that's just, it was easiest for me to figure out like that. So we're pretty much following the same steps he did. But the next is going to be the black wire out of your soft starter. That black one comes all the way up here and gets plugged in to where the blue one was plugged in. Your R from the compressor, that comes out of this cable right here. So you have the blue, black, and red. That's your R, the blue one. So that originally, like I said, was connected right here where the other two blue ones are. So it was all three blue, but we already unplugged the one and connected blue to blue. So now we take the black one and that gets plugged in right where the blue one was plugged in. So right where your R was plugged in, you replace it with the black one. So just one more final time, black wire comes out of the soft starter, goes all the way up to the capacitor and gets plugged in right where the blue one was plugged in. Now the S coming off of the compressor comes out of here is the black wire. So this black one comes up and is connected right here where it says Herm. If you look on here, compressor S is yellow, but from my compressor it was actually black. So this black one I never touched. It comes right out of the compressor, goes up, and is connected right here where it says Herm. So that's exactly how it was. I haven't changed that. So all I did was take the yellow one out of the soft starter. It goes all the way up, and there was an extra tab to plug in. So like I said, this black one right here, that one is plugged in. That's how it originally was. I'd never touched this one, and it had an extra post right next to it, and I was able to plug this yellow one out of here straight in there. So one more time, the yellow wire needs to be on the same post as the black one coming out of my compressor. So the black is S, they need to be on the same post together or connected in some way. So lastly, you have the red wire that comes out of the soft starter. The red one is just the power. So it gets connected straight to this little black post down here where the other red one originally was connected. So this guy was connected right there. I unplugged him, connected it to the brown, and now the red one from the soft starter gets plugged into his spot right where he was plugged in, right there. And that's it, guys. Now it works. So I already tested it to see if it works. If you did everything right and you turn this on, there will be a little green light down here that turns on. And like I said, I tested it. It's plugged into my inverter right there, and it actually runs it now. So it never ran it before. Every time I would turn it on, it would run the fan, but as soon as the compressor would kick on, it would just overload my inverter. So just testing it real quickly, it ran it just fine, and my inverter said it was pulling like 350 watts. That just means that I have to upgrade my battery now. I still want to get my lithium battery to run it for a lot longer, but having it, I'm going to do a test and see how long my 100 amp hour battery right now will run this thing. I'm guessing only like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. But yeah, I'm going to put this thing all back together, throw it back up here, and I'll show you guys it working. Alright guys, got her back in. So that's what it looks like when you take off that cover right there. So she sticks out of the camper just like that. Alright, so we're going to turn her on for the very first time, actually being all back together and set up right there. But you'll see it turn green when it turns on. So I'm just going to turn it on. It's on low, cool, energy saver. Go to the inverter. See, with just the fan on, it's at 70 watts. And you'll hear the compressor kick on in a second. Block her back up. There it is. So it just kicked on. And now you can see it's saying 360. But it's running it just fine, 355. You can see the little green light here on my soft starter. Just putting out cold air, guys. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit, see how long it runs. Alright guys, so I ended up having Ended up running this thing for about an hour yesterday, and then my battery was like down to halfway, so I shut it off. It's getting hot in here quick right now, but that just means I have to get a bigger battery now. But I'm just happy that everything all works like I wanted it to. I can probably run this thing for, like I thought, right around 2 hours. But yeah, that's everything you need to know about doing this soft start for this AC for a window unit. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned something or could use this video, please drop a big thumbs up down below. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the future videos. So thanks guys. Hope you have a great day. Peace.